Hello, it's me. Oh, oh, wait. Ah, I didn't like where my mic was. Hello, it's me. I'm here on this Super Bowl Sunday. I think. I'm pretty sure. Oh, that's going on right now. I sure do love me the throwing of the ball, but wow. Hmm. Okay. The plan is read up some more of the paradox space and then go through more prompt stuck. I don't know how big PROMTSTUCK is, I guess. I don't know how much more there is to go. That's I don't know why I've haven't been putting PROMTSTUCK in the mix enough. PROMTSTUCK felt like it was actually too good for its time. Like PROMTSTUCK is goated so far, so far. I don't know what they're gonna do at the end, right? I'm at the part where they have Doc Scratch come to the mix. Boom, boom, and I was on Paradox Space. Yeah. Is a little bit differently. Oh, I also was looking at Homestuck fan music. Um, just to feel out some of the ones I've downloaded from an old archive. Oh, oh, okay. This is like an archive from 2011 from what's that? Tindeck. I've I've showed it a few times about what it is and what's on there. Um, like a bunch of things I just have downloaded. Hello, hello. There was a couple ones I wanted to just mention real quick that out of what I was peeking at. I thought were pretty just fun. Like with lyrics in particular. I was looking for ones with lyrics that are something little different than what you normally find in Homestuck. There was a 3-week delay, but we are back to Paradox Space. Yes. One of the things I found interesting was every day I'm hussing it. Suburban Romance, the Ultimate Showdown of the Ultimate Showdown Homestuck version. This one has David Coe, and I don't know who Catch 23 is. I'm pretty sure Mighty Moose is David Coe, unless I am getting mixed up. So this one caught some of my interests. Oh, and then this is like a Hey the Delilah with the Jade, but there was a specific one I was looking at that I liked. It was it was a cover. Covers. I hate using the word cover for what it is. Like, 'cause this technically isn't a cover. It's like a what would the term be? Like an adaptation. Technically parody, but parody has a different connotation to it. But does parody need to be goofy? Oh, this one. Oh, I played it on accident. Um, Crooked Teeth. I like this one. I just like the Death Cab for a cutie sound. I like that band. Yeah. At least I used to. I don't really listen to them very much anymore. I listened to them a ton when I was in high school, and then out of high school. Then they come back and forth from time to time. And this is uh hmm, is it Briska? No, I'm not 100% sure what the POV was. I can't remember it, but it was a pretty good song. And yeah, then there was a few. Uh, and some of the people who were throwing in music on like Tindeck for like Homestuck songs were putting out cool ideas, throwing some pretty neat stuff out there. But I looked to see if they had newer things like on like SoundCloud, Twitter, I guess X, YouTube, and a few of the ones I looked for, they they kind of like stopped making music after like 2013. So they didn't really like get to go in on what they were doing. But a few of them I feel like had like really good potential to like just slowly become like goated. But I guess it is kind of like everything though. If you put enough time, you're eventually gonna get good at something, right? As long as you put in like a good time, it'll be good. This is webcomic sick hyperfixation. Well, gather around Tumblr. Use your zip it read. And yeah. Oh yeah, I was saying you can get good at anything as long as you like put in good work into getting good. Because you can have 1,000 hours in something practicing, and that 1,000 hours can be worse than just not ever doing it. There's an old like I forget who it is, but he's an old Green Bay coach for Green Bay Packers. Um, he's a very popular one. Lombardi, maybe. Hmm. One of his quotes was, oh, I don't remember the exact version because what I was told was like a paraphrased version, but it's perfect practice makes perfect, right? Uh, I guess the end. So it's like practice doesn't make perfect, perfect practice makes perfect, and I like to think about that one a lot. And part of the reason why that quote kind of goes like that is you can practice and have really bad habits. Uh, and you'll find people who will like a good example is like video games. You'll find somebody in like a competitive video game who has like hundreds, thousands of hours, and they're super low ranked. And usually it's because they're putting in bad work, right? Bad practice. What did we leave off at? Oh, I got that far. Did I leave off on the nightmare at the Ludezeum? But in Paradox Space again, the best part of it is it comes completely new to me. Oh, I'm Tavros now. Uh, oh, I did read that one. Wait. Okay. I better just look back on what I did. Uh, you read Ludezeum. I do remember reading that. Is that where I left off? Is that? I remember reading at least the one after Ludezeum too. I've lost it. I've lost it in my mind now. Something. Oh yeah, I remember reading this one, so I don't know how far I got into that. So I'm just gonna take a peek. Looks like I got up to horseplay. So I guess I'm on the Londian tourism. Oh, mentions the comic. I'll have to. Hmm. Does that make sense? Yeah. Make chat a little tinier. And because it is Super Bowl Sunday, I don't think I'll have the assistance of my normal lads. Um, I kind of want to give them a call just to see. I do know one of them is watching the Super Bowl right now for a fact. Well, maybe not a fact. I assume they are. They talk about trying to like football, but I don't know if they truly like football or not. They get I knew this person for like quite a while, quite a long time, and from my knowing this person, they are not a sports person. They are an anti-sports person. Yeah, yeah. Horseplay was last. Yeah. Hmm. I probably looked this person up already, but who's this? Garcia. Tumblr. Oh, oh, they're not active on Tumblr anymore. Okay. Oh, okay. Might as well just start reading. uh, um. Okay. Sorry. Hmm. 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 I. Mm, I'm happy that. I am happy. Uh. I. Hmm. Hmm. I am happy that you've come to me for assistance in the pursuit of human culture and the education thereof, especially after you told me of Dave's less than conjugal attitude. I can't read. Hmm. Yeah, it was totally dumb. All I did was lick one of his Smuppet dolls, and suddenly it turned all weird, and the tour to his memory room was over. Surely you could have easily wiped up any such resultant mess with a paper napkin. That's what I said, but it was more him, even weird. Oh, but it made him even weirder. Uh, As as well as revolting as you were, Dave's reaction still strikes me as unwarranted. Uh, you may find that I am surprisingly accommodating in comparison. It isn't kind. It isn't kind of strange for us to casually stomp around all over the Rose's room like this, though. And by us, I mean you, with your twofold good shoe ways. Out in Rose's view, the privacy of her respite block had been irretrievably violated the moment we acted as voyeurs uh, over her entire pre-adolescent lifespan. As such, it is her opinion that a few intrusions into my memory of her old room is nothing short of inconsequential. Just make sure you do not. Is that it? Oh, I hit the wrong button. Boom. No. Oh, was it? Was that comic? Was that comic actually in her room? Morning. Good morning. I guess. Yeah. Oh, I messed up though. I meant to say good evening. Hmm. Happens, I guess, to the best of us. Okay. Was it just the beginning of Act Two where we see like Rose's room, right? Or was it still Act One? I guess. Wow. I can't remember a thing. No, it was the end of Act One. Okay. Oh, that poster was there. I didn't remember it at all. Okay. Wow. Kanaya has an intense memory. I can say that. Uh, I gotta read the book. Hmm. Hmm. There's a lot of things I gotta do. Mm, mm, mm. Now, I must inform you that all I know about humans come from my observations of their behavior as well as information given to me by our alien companions. But I am certain it would serve as a whet to your curiosity. For example, these are sacred icon, ic- icon, iconography displaying the ancient gods as the humans known them. The one-eyed male is a mighty hero named Odin who surrendered half of his vision in exchange for great skills in gunplay. Well, his counterpart, the Leviathan, is said to rise from the deep, dark oceans during the end of all things, so that he may drop the world back into his pocket after using it to check the time. Fuck, this is some goated ass shoes. Let me look back at some of this. I didn't click the right way. Skipped too far. Uh, oh, fuck, there's some good ass shoes. I didn't really notice them until we seen them stepped like that. Hmm. Oh. Hmm. Well, it may be highly confusing to us. To the humans, it is a perfectly comprehensible belief system rich with meaning and sort of unintelligible romanticism. Hey, look. Hey, shut up. Look what I found. Ah, yes. This is a record of Rose's childhood. It displays much of humanity's barbarism, which related to me with excessive enthusiasm. As she grew, Rose had to endure these trials not unlike the ones we go through as wrigglers in the caverns. They occur annually throughout their lifespan and are referred to in hushed tones as birthdays. Observe as Rose defends herself against a vicious subjugulator. Subjugulator. Why doesn't the clown look scared? The clown looks determined to win. Rose really just look like Mandy from Billy and Mandy. Wow. Oh, and she is single handedly confronting a horrifying earth muscle beast. Adorable. Adorable. By her account, the struggle was great, but the reward was all the sweeter for it. And here, Rose operates a torture device as part of a ritual to soothe her adult human lushes and thus end the trials that have been so brutally forced upon her. Human guardians are so weird. But then again, perhaps them that is what makes them special. Sure, I guess. Show me how that cardful coffin works. As far as I can tell, some alien concepts are simply beyond us. Apparently, Rose found a method with which she may use it as a musical instrument, utilizing a form of human magic by striking at the base with a wand of hoof beast hair, like so. Wow, Kanaya. You're really good at that torture device. I was using it as a musical instrument. Let's agree to disagree. What? What? That was a nice calm one. Oh my god, it's Jade. Has never touched an instrument. And yet she probably would do better than what I would do on a violin. I've never touched a violin actually. That's an instrument I wanted to buy when I was younger. Uh, because I wanted to play when I was really young. And when I got a job, I never got around to buying it. The woodwinds are just the best instruments. Hmm. Hmm. I'll. This all sounds kind of hard. Can you explain how to play? Of course. There will be some differences if the four of us want to play together online, but the core principles are the same. It's simpler than it seems at first, really. Everyone creates their own character and pretends to be a merry band of adventurers. Trapaz, tra, tra, tripsing? Trapsing? Okay, I'm actually look this one up. This is the word I want I know. Traps traipsing. Is it traipsing? So it is like that. Okay. Hmm. Where was that test again? Pretends to traipsing around the world for fortune and glory. Hmm. That could be fun. What kind of adventure? That is up to the game master. Ideally, that would be my role, although I'm sure Dave will be delighted to argue over it. Arden Ripley. Drawn by Christian Kemper. Colored by Shelby Craig. Hmm. I don't look forward to the idea of an adventure where we're expected to drop sick rhymes in place of every boss fight. Not that it wouldn't be entertaining in its own way, but it ruins the drama. I don't know, Rose. Rhyming with Bennett sounds like a good time to me. There's nothing even a little appealing about looking for treasure in an imaginary wide open world with your friends. An imaginary wide open world free of rapping orcs. Like Jade and Rose talked the least to each other out of the beta kids. Hmm, probably. I would have loved to see a D&D campaign. Hmm. Oh, I should have just read and looked ahead. That's a cool idea. It's cute. Shall I take your string of keyboard smashes to mean you're not a fan of the idea? Ugh, no. Hey Rose. Hey Rose, do you have any yarn near you? Yes, I have a few balls of it here. Can you do me a favor and throw one as hard as you can out your window right now? Jade, you're being weird again. I know, but do you humor me? One moment. Boom. Jade, did whatever that was whatever that was do whatever it was supposed to do. Oh. Yes, thank you, Rose. We've we haven't even started playing yet, and you already helped me get some cool treasure. See, I told you we'd make a good adventuring party. You're welcome. Uh, Bump. Oh shit. This looks so. Uh, the clean lines are throwing me off. Maybe clean's the wrong term, but smooth. Smooth lines are throwing me off. The the thrift of Dorneonge, a chilling tale of woe. Oh, hmm. I I can't wait. I can't wait to party with my bros tonight. We're wearing this dope as shirt. Come on, dunk it. Hmm. I don't know if I like that. Come on, dunk it. Let's see the thing already. Huh. Dude, gas. Oh my gosh. Fuck. Shit. My favorite shirts are kind of like actually kind of dope. Like super dope. This shirt is the bomb. My likeness is so dope. If only I could party forever. The only thing that matters is to party. Like if, for instance, the likeness of me on this shirt would age instead of me. That would be dope. Oh, well, you know what they say. Be careful what you wish for. But he was already gone. Oh, oh fuck! At a nearby party. let's keep freaking. Let's keep this freaking thing going forever. Forever goes by. That's terrifying. What a bunch of lazy party shitters, losers, all in one. I'm still alive, however. Good. Maybe I should find someone new and not dead who will party. Oh, yes, that stupid thing it is. DTP. Down to party. Okay. I'm going to climb over out the window and get it to the new party. Huh? Rip. What does that mean? Oh. That's an. Okay. The squirrel has the shirt now. It's like the end. Thank you, Casey Green. Have you read Dorian Gray? No. No? No. No. Oh. Oh, this is cool. I actually have my wallpaper as this image. This was in that archive of like old Homestuck backgrounds. And I really like this one. I like this one a lot. I thought this was a cool background. Like wallpaper. It's got a few cool ones. Um I really do hate that something about Airden makes me want to like him, but I am drawn to certain archetypes, and I think it's very apparent with how many Homestuck characters there are. You can kind of just tell what kind of characters I enjoy. Um, I'm usually iffy towards overly realistic Homestuck art, but I think that is sick. I don't know, it's from actually no, who drew this one? Hmm. There we go. Hope you're singing a dirge, cause it'll be the last tune you honk. Oh my god. Homestuck the good ending. Uh that's the okay, that's the wrong term. Fucking what was their section called with like all the trolls? Was it Hive Bent or was that just that one chapter? I guess just Act 5. Act 5 the good ending? I guess I could say he is already here, the good ending, but I don't know if that works either. But, damn. All Airden needed was a friend. There's an alternative bound. There was an alternative bound in Murder Stuck. I was talking about this whole like section though, but like, cause this one was called a specific thing, right? Or was it just a one chap? Like I don't even call the chapters the right thing. Hmm. I keep opening that back and forth. Let me just like click a page. Why did I click that page? I should just click this page. Oh, Hive Bent. Okay. Is Hive Bent just like this small little section, or does Hive Bent imply this entire Act 5? Or does it just imply Act 5, Act 1? Hmm. That was what I was thinking of. Act 5, Act 1. Okay. Hmm. Uh, I Vent is a better name for Act 5, Act 1. Sproing. Fuck's sake. What the fuck are you doing here? You fuck. Honk. I was all up in using them gates, but then I done went up the wrong one, and now I'm here. What's up? You you're ahead on a fucking platter. What's up? If you don't get out of the damn way, you greasy faced, vile breath dirt under fingernail piece of uh shit. Haha, motherfuck. Then Mobius double a reach around. I I have to be honest. I have to be real here. Mobius double reach around. I don't think it's funny. And I think every time it pops up in the comic, I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, that was a thing. And I don't think that term's funny. I need that to be known. Oh, that's pretty good. It's kind of a mind blown joke, but fair. I, I don't know about that one, but it's good. It's good enough, I guess. But I don't know. Uh, God. Hmm, hmm, hmm. I hate angels so goddamn much. Why do they got to be so creepy? What did I ever do to deserve this whispers in the wind bullshit? And while I'm at it, what did I ever do to deserve having you, of all people around? Couldn't be a cute girl or a boy with maybe some nice muscle definition. No, got to be your flabby ass. Doesn't even visit on purpose. Damn. Damn. Man, why are you always talking about that? Like relationships and shit. Why do the starving always talk about food? Same fucking thing a man got needs. Yeah, but like if you don't eat every day, you die. You just don't get it. My loneliness is a fate worse than death. Darker than the deepest ocean, colder than the highest fucking mountain. What do you do if you've got a song in your heart, but no one to share it with, huh? I play with my horn brows. Everything's just so easy for you, isn't it? Honk. Damn. They have a Napoleon? And hmm. Look, this might be hard for you to understand, but I'm a fucking tsunami of tumultuous emotion every day. Life and death, all pounding against the shore of my think pen. Sweeps of military, dignity, and grace. The shit's beyond your comprehension. Don't even try it. Okay, all about my think, life and death. So sometimes I don't know which one I'm supposed to read first. I'm supposed to read this one first or this one. Sometimes it's like hard to tell in certain like comics, right? Because sometimes they have it like just the tip, like how this just touching the bottom. I can't tell if this is where you're supposed to go, if you are supposed to go back to left to right, because this kind of maybe goes over. But sometimes they'll have you go boom, boom, and then whatever closest that's like going over the next border, right? Oh shit. No, yeah, I think I comprehend that good shit. You need yourself a chill pill. That's not a pill, that's a slice of doped up pie, you charlatan. Chill pie, my man. Get that toxic shit away from me. Ugh. It's the So like a thing I could translate this with? Or that just supposed to be completely unreadable? Or did like the man who made this one have fun with that? Alright, here we are. This leads back to my hive, so you can get up the second gate and fuck out of my life. You sure you don't want me around, bro? Yes, because I fucking hate you. You ever want to hang out later, man? Later, just hit me up on the trolley whenever. Don't count on it. Fuck off. See you later, my good invertebral. Fuck you. Wow. Why didn't he insist on staying harder? Some people just don't have basic consideration for others, I swear. uh, that's a pretty good. Okay. I really like how everyone portrays Aridin so far. I guess it's like the few. Was it just two so far? Mary Garcia. Mother and Grub. Hmm. 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 Okay, giant brainless monster, you take care of wigglers all like you all the time. How hard can it be? Oh, Aridin had it rough with the combination of eldritch whispers of both the angels and the horror tears in his own actions, two of which are worse than the three. Uh, two than the third. Uh, the implication. Damn. Ooh. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. Wait, did were we ever shown if they had weapons? The other ones? Did we wait, like from like the before us ones? Did were we shown if they had weapons? Or then were we shown if the like I guess these ones had it too? Are these just ancestors? Pretty sure if they had weapons, or did they like do this? This is like a pretty good. I like the fucking like. Hmm. It's almost sound like a chainsaw from like under a thingy-majig. Not really. It's yeah. It's a good. It's a good thing they did it. Hmm. I like that. So oh no, you don't. The reality of being a luscious Alternia. Please find a soft landing. Please don't. Please find a soft landing. I beseech thee to find a soft landing. Ah. Oh fuck. Ah. We never saw the Antis' weapons besides Condi. Uh, oh, we also know Riska, like Arania. Is that what they're called? No. Do they have the same? They have the same names, right? Like it's Mind Fang. It's not Mind Fang's thing though, right? Because it's like it is just the same thing that Riska has, right? Because she went found it through one of her Mind Fang's journals. Is that what happened? Am I having a blank? Like a mind fart of some sort? Well, looky what we have here. You think a wiggler like this can fetch us a good price? Sure as killing. Question is, who'll have the privilege of paying it? The paint mixers, maybe? They could use a bright hue as this. I was thinking more the food processors. Imagine the flavor this would add to their grub sauce. A Skinner could make a nice hat out of it, like a beanie. Exactly. Exactly. uh, Okay. Oh fuck, my thing had the dice and maybe a sword. Oh. I am. I'm starting to think that you're more troll than you're worth. Cute. I appreciate that you're trying to be adorable, but it'd be cuter if you weren't using my arm as a load gaper. Cute. Any point John could have retconned in, but I guess that one was one panel later. Boom. Garbage day. Oh, that confused me for a second. That shit. Is that supposed to just? Is that supposed to be? Oh, it is that. Okay. Damn. Is that how big that always was in like? I guess it's hard to get a sense of scale. Like when the comics, like usually, it's like oh, when a comics like these guys, you can't really get the best sense of scale on things. Huh. Damn, the mayor's so fucking cool. Damn. Huh. Hmm. Garbage day. Hmm. Ah. Ah. Hmm. Ah. Hmm. I'm back. I had a mute for 1 second. Pink you. Oh, the garbage cans are overflowing like crazy. You'd think a fancy lab like this would have some sort of automatic procedure for that kind of junk. I guess this counts. I guess I need to pull it up. And this actually reminds me I didn't finish the latest death battle that came out by Screw Attack, and because that one was who was it in the latest Screw Attack thing? It was Ichigo versus Yusuke Urameshi. That's why this is reminding me of that. How loud is this? That's my guy. Urameshi. Urameshi. I'm doing that way bad. Wait, actually, why is everything quiet for me? Maybe I gotta change that. Everything be like normal sound for me. Yeah, that sounds better for my end now.
You're conscious. I'm not
Okay.
used to that.
That was a cheap shot last time, and you're only going for about. I can't remember what he says. Yeah, well, I guess they just didn't give a shit. Imagine that. How long has it been since you pulled up the Urameshi video? I don't think it was that long. Was it? No, it couldn't have been. I guess. Huh. I guess a week is. I guess it's been a week. Oh. Yeah, well, at least my shoelaces aren't untied. Huh? My kicks are perfectly fine to res you. What you talking about? I mean, fuck, I don't even have shoelaces. This shit's Velcro. Oh, what? Oh, fuck, wait. Incineraptor? You're kind of cooking with how you draw these characters. Ah, kinda. Fuck. Oh, okay. I see now. Shit. Terezi got him. Fucking even the mayor knows what's up. Fuck, you'd think the mayor would be excluded out of these kind of things for being the mayor. Damn. Fucking the dread. Alley-oop. Ha, sick. Fuck. Oh, damn. This looks like a tough ass crowd. Hmm. 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 Hey everyone, it's great to be here. I would have been here last night, but the Marquis had me tied up. Thank you. Hey, I'm sure you heard about the Imperial drone who got a second job at Cruelty Fried Cluck Beast, right? Oh, that joke's older than the Empress. Damn. I had lunch with his Honorable Tyranny the other day, and he can really eat. I just wish he had eaten the waiter so I wouldn't have to pay. You suck. Ban- oh my god. Damn, that's pretty good. Oh shit, that's a pretty good axe. Uh, oh, do I? Oh, she's dead. Huh. Will I be able to recognize any character? Probably. Oh no. It'd probably be all like their own characters though. Right? Damara Megiddo died yesterday. Hmm. Hmm. Um. Hmm. This strategy underscores the importance of abiding by all safety warnings about school grounds. The embankment she fell off. Cankry, shut up. Sorry, I'm late. Like, okay. Well, this one doesn't have the. This one doesn't have the translated thing, right? Does it? Am I gonna am I gonna be doing this again? Then at the end I'm gonna find out. Oh, actually, you could have done this instead. Oh, it really is just sorry I'm late. It's like I thought they were like showing some spice and like then this. Huh. Fuck. We all saw her body when we found her. That wasn't a flippin' fake. Oh, oh no. I'm so blind, but that's Porium, right? It has to be Porium. That and the horn. Ah, damn. Can't be the real Damara then. It may have been a natural function of her biology. There's a shameful lack of study done on rust, bronze, and gold-blooded immune system. Immune immune system. She cracked her head open on an outcrop halfway down. It's not like it's not like rallying quick from a cold. Whatever. It's weird. It's weird. That's all. Boom, 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 boom. Hey, hey, Dams. Can I talk to you? Sure. Oh. Hmm. So, nice day for a walk, isn't it? Sure. Hey, you're not speaking with your East Beforian accent now. No, you're you're really her, aren't you? You're really Damara. Sure, but Damara died. Sure. Bakement unstable. Huh. Told you no. Pushed back. Told you, no. Pushed back. Bell. That's that's a lot of crap. You can't prove a word of it. Sure. That Junji Ito reference? I've actually never read I've actually never read anything by Junji Ito. That's that makes me a kind of like a fake manga fan, to be honest. Bullshit. It wasn't my fault. You let me you let me on. You knew this would happen. You made me do it. Sure. If you think I'm some kind of killer, you should have been worried to be here alone with me. If I could do it once, why can't I do it again? Boom. Sorry again. What the hell? Mara, of course. Who else would I be? Mm. Your use of an interrogation implying a non-sentient being and Darmi's part is extremely offensive to those who non-sentient persons, and you apologize. Come meet after school. Okay. Dams. Let's walk. Light. Light. No thanks. Sure. Oh. I wouldn't underestimate you if I was you. I can keep on doing it. You can make trouble in me. If you make trouble for me, I can keep doing it. Sure, kill me again. Kill me 10 times. Makes no difference. There's only one true ending. All deviations are irrelevant. You doomed yourself when you killed me the first time. Dams. What's with the and your? I know the single. I know the single shining thread of the real timeline. All you did when you killed me was take away your chance of becoming that timeline. Well, sure, kill me again. Doesn't matter. I know where and when we really die. Boom. Antiquated Shakespearean time. Been about. Okay. Hold on. I gotta like. Can I look at. Da 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 dun dun dun. Okay, there are. Oh, okay, I got plenty of time with PROMTSTUCK. Okay. Hmm. So then I left and revealed my hilarious boner. Excuse me? What? No, wait. The autoresponder has just informed me you were using yet another outdated colloquialism. As I understand it, the word boner used to be slang for embarrassing screw up as far as back as the 1950s. It still does mean that, though. Oh, no, no. Boner's current definition is much less PG. To put it in terms you'd understand, in fact, I'd go as far as to say as it's a rated R for raunchy as hell. Really? Loki making Jake look too cool here. Oh, oh ho, oh ho, I get it. You are pulling a boner on me right now, aren't you? No, Jake, listen. I'm being so serious right now. You almost had me fooled, my good bro. But you know you have to be smarter than that to trick a fella with jets like mine. Sure, okay, yeah. You totally caught me, bro. Ha! I knew it. Wait till I tell the girls about this boner of yours. They are sure to have a good chuckle over it. That is best. That's the best goddamn idea you've ever had. That is a good ass fucking idea. Uh, a one pager with a pretty solid punchline. Okay. Oh shit. When this guy's in charge, man, that's all right. Oh, this is by Andrew Hussie. Art by Jane Weedle. Okay. Hmm. 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 You remember? You remember the first time you ever got off like it was yesterday, but then you tend to remember damn near everything like it was yesterday. And when a fellow wets his bill on a time travel as much as you, yesterday's when damn near everything literally took place. But that's the point. The point is, a guy like you's gotta remember things. No room for error when you're in charge of a bunch of maroons like these. Maroon's your favorite color, in case it wasn't obvious by the right hue of your jaunty tricorn hat. But like you, but like you say all the time, lugs is dumb give the color a bad name. Yeah, that line never did get a laugh, not even once. Never did claim comedy was your bag, though. The bag's a whole nothing can of worms entirely. And those worms swear on their ugly mother's graves you're a hard-nosed, square-shouldered, spare the lip and shoot from the hip gang boss, or third in command to be precise. But who's counting? The answer is you are. You're counting. It's your job to count. As number 3 of the outfit, i.e., number 7, lest we get confused, it's also your job to do what number 2 says. You don't got a number in actuality. Q. Baldhead wouldn't wear a hat in the damn presence of royalty, the cocky bastard. Number 2 naturally gets his orders from number 1, who's a man of few words in your experience. The top dog used to give you lip all the time, which is really saying something for a man whose head is gruesome, lipless skull. Those were the good old days, though. Tough. Isn't he technically fourth? Who would one, two? At one point, he was at least fourth for sure. Hmm. Now, number 2 serves as his mouth. And what a mouth it is. The man's got a hell of a trap for a guy sporting a spherical head with no features whatsoever. Hey, look. You just follow orders, no matter what kind of freak show comprises the particular cabal of superiors barking them at you. They call number 2 the doc. I guess I probably just already read that. No. Oh, my bad. And the doc made it clear he wants you to round up the boys for a meeting in his study. In your humble opinion, the hatless wonder's a true man of mystery, and guessing his designs is about as fruitless as a plundered gift basket. But if you had to bet, you'd bet dollars of crullers. Crullers? Crullers? Crullers. There's a heist afoot. Crullers instead of donuts, because when it comes to the doc schemes, there's always a twist. Ooh. Wow, if I knew what crullers were, that's probably pretty fucking good, actually. Okay, what are crullers? They have me interested now. Damn. Okay. Okay, so it's really just. Oh, it is just these, like. I guess I open up this website. Oh, I guess these are crawlers. Huh. Next page. Uh, he's higher than Snowman, though. I'm pretty sure. 'Cause I don't. Isn't Snowman just like Snowman? Take a drink of water real quick. I took a drink of water without muting my mic. I don't know if any of that was caught. Hopefully not. Hmm. Hmm. First step along the way is number 2. Not, no, not by rank, you clueless boob. By hat, of course. This guy's infinitely less clever than the doc. In fact, it ain't out of line to characterize him as a little slow upstairs and downstairs. Infinitely in this case ain't hyperbolic. Number 2, Doze. Doze's ability to slow down time within radius localized to himself and himself alone. You don't do hyperbole. It's on a list of stuff you don't do. The list is literally kept in your breast pocket to show at clowns who don't take you serious now and then. You get him to come with you. Gotta meet Doc in the study. Oh, great. He predictably replies with the arduous low-pitched beginnings of some long-ass, drawn-out remark. You don't have time for this. You leave the room to round up more men. The end of this sentence ain't seeing the light of day anytime soon. Who's next? Hmm. Oh, wait. Oh, that's pretty good. Pretty good image. Ah, excellent. Someone else is approaching. Saves you the trouble of rooting them out. And yeah, it's you. Just what you needed. Time shenanigans. Looks like past you or future you or whoever is leading Sawbuck somewhere. You know what? Whatever, man. Number 7, Crowbar. In charge. Mostly wields a crowbar. Number 10, Sawbuck. Don't worry about him. You'll get to him later. You're not even going to ask. It never pays to indulge in the time shenanigans. That's what you say. No one listens, though. Other yous got a question, though you say shoot. He's wondering if Doe's in there has finished his sentence yet. You say, not even close, my friend. He's only just begun letting words spill out of his dumb mouth, out of his dumb, sluggish maw. He says, God fucking damn it. You say you feel his pain, brother. You and he soldier on in your respective directions. Oh shit. Damn, they're pretty cool. You give the door a firm rap or two with your trusty crowbar and let yourself into the, oh good God. You avert your eyes and clear your throat. You try to visualize something else. A suit you need to remember to bring by for tailoring. The lukewarm cup of joe you didn't finish this morning sitting on your desk. And nope. The damage is done. You can't unsee it. Listen, you ain't no Puritan Pete. Number 4, Clover. He's extremely lucky. What two consenting adult men get up to behind closed doors is their own damn business. You just wish Clover wouldn't work his frisky little dance numbers behind so many of the closed doors in his mansion. Part of you wonders what charm the little guy was soliciting Itchy with. Horseshoes, balloons. Clover always trying to get freaky. That's. Do we have to also like can we take from this comic that Clover likes getting like caught too though? That's part of it. Cause he's lucky, right? So this is part of it. Has to be a big part of it. Why else would he catch him so many times? No, wait. You don't care. Train of thought cancelled. They're all wrong for balloons. Anyway, trust you, it wouldn't work out. You tell the men to quit the fancy footwork. There's business with the doc. Sure, boss. After you, squeaks the lucky runt. Luck's always been on his side, you should mention. Little bastard's as lucky as one gets, and sure seems he's one to get lucky a lot, if you catch your drift. Oh shit. Damn. He be fucking. Itchy as usual. Makes it his business to be a rash on your backside. The attitude on this guy. Says he's in no particular hurry. Will be along as soon as he's done with this. What is that? 10,000 pieces? Come on, guy. You say with the giddy up he's got, that puddle should take him just shy of no time flat, and he knows it. Number one, Itchy. He's extremely fast. He's real fast, see? Itchy says he ain't in a hurrying mood. Wants to relax, take his sweet time with it. Is he kidding you? This jabroni's barely even trying. No, it doesn't go there. Ah, ah, hello. I gotta go now. Have fun and good night. Yes. Farewell, farewell. Good luck in the midday, I guess afternoon? Or is it early? What time was it? Oh well, day. And saying day isn't wrong, I feel. Day covers like a long time span. If you will. Unless morning's different than day. Nearly midday. Okay. No, morning, still day. Some more. Oh well. Oh well. Day and night. That's a good song. No. You say the horse butt goes behind the animal, not like hovering in front of its face. You stupid piece of shit. This guy keeps at it anyway. You know what? Let the baby have his bottle. You're out of here. You entered the boutique of the gang's in-house tailor. Any mug in the biz. Oh, any mug in the biz you're in knows a good tailor's a must. The name's Stitch, and the man's a miracle worker with a needle and thread. Looks to be patching up a head wound on some dope's recent injury. You say what happened here? No unauthorized shenanigans, you hope. Number 9, Stitch. A damn good tailor. Yes, are any shenanigans authorized? You say hell no. He gives you a curt nod, always refreshing to be in company of a man who don't cotton to nonsense. He says don't worry about it. He'll be along once he finishes up here. Good enough for you. You leave without a word. Here's where Die holds up. Seems he ain't into company at the moment. For half a second, you contemplate respecting the guy's privacy. You spend the other half of the second kicking down his door. Just what the fresh gobsmacking fuck is going on in here? Is the out loud thing you were wondering? What's he doing cooped up with all the live poultry? Die doesn't say a word. Deer in headlights with this guy. When you catch him in the act, there's always an act to catch him in, and he never don't get caught. Man's like a deer stuck in the high beams of a parked ass car. You say never mind, forget you ask. He starts up with his mumbling. Suddenly, now he's got something to say. What's that, pal? Can't hear a word you're saying. You said speak up. Look, put the chicken down. You said put it down. That's it. You've had it. You're sick of this shit. How about a taste of the mean end of your crowbar? Both ends are of the mean end. He pulls his little doll on you. You gasp. You're not much for sarcasm, but yeah, the gasp was sarcastic. Couldn't help it. It's a mighty potent juju he's got there for sure, but functionally it won't mean squat to you if he sticks your pin in there. He'll just jump to a different timeline where you're dead. You'll still be here though, with one less idiot to corral. Number 6, die. Plays with dolls. Still, won't do you to watch him disappear. Doc wants a word with all the idiots. Boom. You gesture at Clover. Oh, shit. You gesture at Clover. Tell him to make Die listen to reason. Attaboy, Clove. Hey, cut it out. Both feet on the floor, you mean it. Christ almighty. Smutty little munchkin doesn't know when to quit. You hear a ruckus from the game room. Sounds like the moron mother load in there. Yep. It's Pinhead play a pay dirt. You tip your cap to fit in trace. Couple of peas in a pod, those two. Just a pair of blokes sharing in a bout of what is surely a game of lords. A rousing and gentlemanly match of table stickball. And back there, another couple playing a game of, oh now, what the fuck? Is that Itchy? You could have sworn it was deliberately being a punk and taking forever with the horse puzzle. Itchy says, that old thing finished with it ages ago and sauntered over here for a friendly game of cards with his good friend. Wait, what was your game again? This guy, he says, the huge asshole with the 14 on his dumb looking hat. Number 14, quarters. Flips a coin, looks badass while doing it. Quarters lets out a deep sigh. Itchy keeps running his trap, trying to keep with the times. Old man. Old man, you say. Technically, you're younger than he is. They all, in fact, are. He said, come again? He didn't follow that. He was busy plucking another hapless pigeon. Itchy slides all the chips to his side of the table. Booyah, motherfuckers, booyah. Die mumbles, did he say chicken? You say, huh? Die mumbles nothing. He just thought he heard him say something about chickens is all. All you listen up. There's a meeting in the study. You say everyone come this way or you'll give 'em what for? Will you quit clicking those little buckle shoes together for a Midnight City minutes? You say you're flattered, but this ain't the time or place. Besides, you aren't down with moons. It's not how you roll. Yeah, look, you know it's bad form to leave a game of table stickball before the empty sockets have swallowed all the round circles. But this here's a red letter meeting with Dr. Whitewords. They need to follow you, see? That's what you two are best at. Following it, ain't ya? Trace can follow people's past. Finn can follow people's future trails. Past trails. And the other one. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Finn, can you see where anyone's headed in the near future? Yeah. You're just asking because you'll eat your stylish 3-point hat if every lug in this room isn't headed right out the door in the very near future. Isn't that right, Finn? In your haste, you're afraid of train of Tartarus, goons, almost railroads, one of the bigger stiffs around in the corner. The stiff says, hey, Chief, where's the fire? You tell him you didn't think you were walking that fast, to be honest. He says, no, he was literally asking where the fire was so we can put it out, see? Number 11, matchsticks. Concerned with fire safety. It's everyone's business. Back of the line, you say. We all got an appointment with the doc. Yeah, you know the guy was aiming for a chuckle out of you. Like you said, comedy's not your bag. It's no one's bag, really. When you belong to the felt, you're either as serious as a heart attack or as dumb as a brain hemorrhage, or the medically spectacular situation where those two problems coincide. Son of a, you tell Sawbuck he can stay in front of you, in front of the line with you. Number 10, Sawbuck. Again, don't worry about it. You'll hit him up later. No chance in hell this butterball can squeeze by all these green bozos. Last thing you need is another mansion clog. Sorry. That's a good piece of art right there. That's solid. Wait. Oh, no. Wow. Beautiful. Oh shit, that's his peg leg. Okay. Mm. You take a detour to hit the lounge. If your instincts are right, this is where you'll find you know who. They all love their one true boss. For some reason, you can never bring yourself to say her name. Two simple syllables. You're told the word means a child's plaything in the winter, like some kind of frost puppet. Fitting that the sound of it sends a chill down your spine. The boys hesitate to speak of her, just like they hold their fire back whenever she fades from black. She's here, just like you thought. Creatures of habit, dames. Not that you have much experience with dames, mind you. You only ever met the one. Number 8, Snowball. A snowman. Ah, if Snowman is killed, the universe is destroyed. So, hey. Yeah, you tell the dame there's this meeting, see, with the doc. And yeah, you know a few other things, but you don't know why you're even troubling yourself. That spooky broad don't give a flying goddamn about what you got to say. You lead your posse into the clock room. Well, a clock room. There are a lot of clocks in this mansion, a few too many if you ask you. There's a tarp over there in the corner, covering something up, something big. Something the boys don't remember ever seeing no tarp there before. Strikes you as a funny observation coming from them, seeing as you can't figure out how you can even remember how to dress themselves half the time. Eggs looks worried. He's like, pay no attention to the secret people under the new mystery tarp. Number 12, Eggs uses his egg timer to time travel. The boys are like, what the hell you got under there? He's like, you say, never damn mind. A mouth like that could only conceivably serve as a gateway to the utterly worthless. Look at this mess. Do you really even need to tell these mooks why whatever it is they're doing is dumb as all get out? Oh well, at least there are two of them this time. Number 13, Biscuits. Thinks his oven allows him to time travel. Biscuit says the rest of us are in the oven. You say, did you ask what in his fucking oven? You say next time you ask for a peek in his damn oven, there'll be an account of your prior instruction to bake you a goddamn cake. Sawbuck says, ooh, cake. No, you gluttonous fool. Number 10, Sawbuck jumps to a random point in time when injured. You said, don't open that oven. Never gonna see the doc at this rate, and that by this rate you mean going backwards in time due to perfectly avoidable reasons. You keep pressing on like the true professional you are. This way, lunkhead. Yes, sir, he waddles. Ah, rats. Someone else is approaching. You got a feeling you know who it is. And yeah, it's you again. Just what you needed. And you were inexorably bound to receive due to laws of causality. Looks like past you, or future you, or whoever's rounding up the troops, You know what I mean? You know what? Whatever, man. He's not even going to ask, and neither are you, 'cause you didn't before and ain't feeling like chatting. Ain't any chattier this time around. This buffoon is still in the middle of his endless friggin' sentence. Unbelievable. The kind of horseshit this line of work entails. You consider how you might speed up his bird brain response. Not that it matters, since this guy never made a remark in his life which didn't function as a powerful sedative. You think about walloping Sawbuck again? To skip another time, maybe one good drub will do you. No, too risky. Might shoot back 1,000,000 years in the past. Need to take matters into your own hands, or better yet, hands belong to some grunt you'll get paid to boss around. Ooh. Number 15, cans. Has the ability to clock a guy into next week. Oh, yeah. As in, you forgot what a racket this 2-ton galoot made when he makes an entrance. That's what you meant when you said, oh, yeah. As in, oh, yeah, you just remembered that. Anyway, you need the cans to give the slowpoke a lift and break a leg this away. He says, huh? You say, grab doughs and follow me. Muscle. You swear to God. If it isn't Tweedle dipshit and Tweedle dumbass again, why are you not surprised? The reason you aren't surprised is because you knew they would be here, and you sought them out deliberately. You don't say that out loud, though. As for for the same reason you don't ask them for them to do your taxes. Eggs and biscuits ask, "What you're doing here, boss?" Just completing the circle of stupidity, you say. You hide under the tarp and swear these two walking jokes to absolute secrecy while this whole mess plays itself out again. Not a peep out of them, or you'll be making breakfast, see? And you don't mean pouring yourself a bowl of Fruit Loops get your drift. They don't get your drift, but time's up. Other you and Peanut Gallery gonna waltz in any minute. Any minute later. About damn time, like pulling teeth hurters, these fuck ups. How long did that even take? Not counting negative time, you mean? 19 pages? It would seem. Oh, nine, 19 pages, it would seem. What, that many? Yes. Seems like a lot. Well, there are nearly that many members of together. I'd characterize the final tally as predictable in hindsight. The doc sure can be a smartass to keep that thought to yourself. Not that the omniscient has much use for hindsight. Not even those of us deemed smartasses by our subordinates. You don't got a clue how he does that. And if you are honest with yourself, and him too, you don't much care. Please see me in my study at once. You heard the man. Let's mosey. They didn't hear a thing, but they follow you anyway. Boom. Welcome, minions. Ages ago, beyond a span of time that is impossible to measure in any empirical sense, our master sent in motion a critical chain of events. He summoned you all, one by one, and in return, you vowed to serve him for the rest of his interminable life. Just as I have sworn to do for the remainder of mine. Yes, you may resemble a flock of unremarkable, intelligent cretins. Cretins? But as the servants of a very important man. A very important man. Oh, you, by extension, are also important. If all thoughts be one escape the cottony substance wadded up inside your head, let this one be the one you keep. Your mission, which I am about to describe, is but another link in this critical chain. It is far from the last and even further from the first. There have been many crucial links over the epochs to which I myself have been privy and complicit. I will describe to you a plurality of these details. Listen carefully. Cripes, Baldy McSoftbody here sure enjoys the sound of his own voice. You wonder if we'll get to the point soon. I am a patient man, Mr. Seven. It is a quality that has served me well in preparing for the arrival of our master. You wonder, you wonder how he does that. You ain't ever talking out loud here. This is just a bit of a hard boil, no nonsense narrative introspection. You're pretty sure it ain't even real in any meaningful respect. No nonsense. You flatter yourself. May I continue? Yeah, yeah. The doc dives cue ball first through some mad rambles on the fairy tale about some giant space frog. You're on pins and needles as you check your watch. You know it ain't lost on a smart cookie like him that checking your watch in a room full of clocks is extra passive aggressive. Yada yada. Then he says there's some planet that grew in its belly called Alternicon or what have you, run by a race of savages, it would seem. Long story short, the doc here fucked with them for about 1 billion damn years and they all died off as a result. Classic scratch. Ah, got it. The town they built is Midnight City. It's just a bomb lob away from the gang's mansion. Great. Place for crimes. Almost like it was put there just so's a load of goons like you could have run of the place. In fact, you're pretty sure that's why the boss set up shop on this one town rock, just outside city limits. You know what they say about location? Well, they don't say nothing special about it. They just say the word 2 more times, and that's pretty much gets the point across. Cool story. After a few more minutes and a few more barbs exchanged through a conversational medium, you can't quite wrap your head around. Doc wraps up his history lesson. Gripes, not to second guess the head honcho, but delegating his orders to this bloviating creep is a hella test to a faithful third officer's loyalty. He's got a folder and says, "Let's get down to business." Let's get down to business. As you can see, I've got a folder. It contains your mission. You will review it carefully, by which I mean one of you, this organization's faithful third officer. You will lead a team on this mission. No kidding. You take the folder and check it out. Says you're supposed to. Huh? You're supposed to. You're supposed to retrieve a package from an anonymous recipient. I cannot divulge the identity of this man. If you are able to bring the package back for me, I will give you further instructions. You are to pick up the package from a courier in the city. He is to rendezvous with you at the supplied address at a precise time. You are not to be late and never open the package. Do you all understand what I have said? You scope the crowd. They're bored out of their melons, and nope, nobody understands except for you. It's your job to understand. Choose your team, Crowbar. He tells you to pick a team for the job and be on your way. Seems like this pack of looks has worn out of its welcome in his office, which is an ironic attitude to have for a guy who makes his bones holding men hostage for hours. Anecdotes, but whatever. The team's an easy call. You go with the solid colors today. A pickup is light work. You don't see the need to pack any muscle this trip. Hard to imagine securing a box from a chest guy could ever get too hot to handle. And in any case, the doc being omniscient surely would let you know in advance if it was gonna go down like that, right? Any man with my foresight who had your best interest in mind would do exactly as you say, absolutely. Yeah, see? Gotta love the doc. But then again, it's like you've always said, for a filthy liar, the doc sure is good at sticking to the truth. You remember his genteel assurance like a knife stuck in your mind? Hell, maybe that's roughly akin to the way the guy speaks, since he ain't got a mouth to make a sound with. To make sound with. Ah, you remember piling into this hot car with your six solids and cruising through the desert like it happened last week. Hell, when you wet your whistle on time travel as much as you maybe it even did. And the first time you got offed, you remember that like it was yesterday? Less than yesterday. Even because that's what you do. Remember things. You remember the first time you laid eyes on the midnight skyline. You remember your first kiss. And you remember that fateful night plain as day. The night you first met a man named Spade Slick. Oh shit. To be continued. Ooh, fuck. Ah, okay. That was good. Ah, okay. I was like putting together the timeline a little bit, right? Because it would either have to be after Spade Slick or it would have had to been like before Spade Slick because it couldn't be during Spade Slick. Oh, fuck. Man, I love Spade Slick. Oh, Spade Slick is so good. Okay, I'm gonna take a peek at this next one. Oh, I gotta reread for Fairy's parts. Like it's in the comic in general. Part of me wants to like really like the fairy, but I just don't know why. Oh, hmm. Is it cause she's like barely in there? Mina clears. Like, is there like a need to say that like certain characters clear when it's like obviously clear by like such a margin, you know? Ah, hmm. Life players are pretty alright so far, right? Does it? Fairy, Mina, and Jane would all be life players, right? Also, Nepeta kind of speaks when she's Nepeta spreader Dave Peta. Was Mina? It's Mina's thing. I can't remember off the top. Okay, what time is it? 1:34. She's got to be the character with the least lines. Yeah, yeah, because they kind of go like all. Yeah, because there's only four in the next. They all gonna go all out. Oh, okay. Thief of Light. That's what. Okay. I was trying to think. Okay. Yeah. They mentioned I should have remembered that from like her talking about having to steal that ring. You know, I was like, oh, it's I have to because my thing. That's what I have to do. Don't forget about Fedora Freak, the goat. What did Fedora Freak was good. I wish we just had more than like the the one thing. Oh my god, it's Snapchat. Uh, he was in the background a few panels that you might have missed. Okay. They also had him like then like Hussie recently do something too with him. They're good together. Uh, You recently had a design reveal. Okay. I don't think I liked her very much at like the start of the comic. I guess not the comic. The start of like Act 6, right? Well, she grew on me. She grew on me quite a bit. I don't know why. I wonder if it's like just because like the type of character she is. There's like two paths people take maybe, and one path I just absolutely don't like, and the other path I do maybe. That could be it. So I had this weird like um not distaste, but this weird thing about her. But after Homestuck, I liked her a lot. Uh, there, my boys, a friend in need. Which one is that? How far down the line are we on this one? Ah, uh, ah, a friend in need. It's about okay, about 2/3 or 3/4. About that, yeah. Carkalicious. That keeps coming to my mind. I I I can't stand it. Kind of that comes to my mind. Carkalicious comes to my mind because Fergalicious is just that good. And like when I hear Fergalicious, that gets stuck in my head. But now since it's Carkalicious with home and that's like Homestuck, right? And Homestuck stuck in my head at the moment. I keep just hearing Carkalicious definition mixed Terezi Loco, right? Okay. Halftime show sounded like it was dope as shit. Bad Bunny, Lady Gaga, and then my lad didn't know who the other one was. Damn. Oh, Carkalicious definition makes Terezi Loco. Fuck, what's the rest? What else happens? Carkalicious definition makes Terezi Loco. Something something taste? Something something lick? No. I can I can like doom myself a little bit and like hmm. No, no. Boom, but we are pretty close in. At least get somewhat into this prom stuckaroo. Uh, this is where I left off. Oh my god! Now this one has been a while. Prom stuck's been a while. Uh, what happened? What did we leave off in prom stuck though? What happened? I need to refresh my memory a little bit. Uh, uh, huh. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. Okay. Dirk had to distract them. Okay. Okay. Hmm. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna continue on to the prom stuck. Uh, hmm, hmm. It seems that your prom has been damaged. However, while the reckless actions of this particular prom's more precocious, yeah, guest has indeed caused extensive. I gotta zoom in more, huh? Yeah. Damage to this most important of adolescent rituals. The damage is not irreparable. You are in luck. Salvaging damaged proms is just one of the many services I provide. If you allow me to step in for what I promise will be a brief interlude, I shall fix this crack for you and return the prom in better condition than it was when you first arrived. I am, after all, an excellent chaperone. Enter the new chaperone. Oh shit. Damn pissed. Hello there. I am Scratch, PhD, undergrad in classical literature, master's in child psychology, PhD in metaphysics, colloquially referred to as Doc Scratch by my students and colleagues. I will be playing the part of rival school's principal for the evening, although I must assume that if you are reading this fan adventure, you and I have met before under much different circumstances. Please do not allow your experiences in other universes affect your assessment of me. I assure you, in this form, I am quite harmless and, in fact, quite friendly. You cannot spell principal without the word pal. Ah, he's not wrong. You must be wondering what I'm doing here. I am here by request of my esteemed co-worker, Miss Snowman, who issued a simultaneously threatened plea that I attend this event in order to spare her from the AHS band instructor's clumsy advances. It was a curious request considering the nature of her and Mr. Noir's relationship. However, I understand that the mechanism of hatements requires a delicate balance of desire and denial. While I claim such knowledge, I must confess a certain detachment from the fact in this case, as I am incapable of experiencing visceral sexual feelings since I am, in fact, made of plush. Either way, it is difficult to turn down Miss Snowman. One might say that she is possessed of a regal manner. Hoo hoo, ha ha, he he. I will now explain the joke. See, I have just referenced the fact that in most other incarnations of her character, Miss Snowman is often assigned the role of queen. Well, the reference was broad and unfortunately, gosh, it is one that can only be understood when the individual reading it has metatextual knowledge of the concepts of canon and fanon and can correctly identify the work they are currently reading as fan fiction and thus appreciate the subtle jabs at canon woven into the text. Forgive me, it is not often that I have a chance to interact with people who share my omnipotent view of the text. These jokes can be private jokes between you and I. When I say the word shame, I was being unfair. Oh shit. Although you and I share some aspect of narrative omnipresence, unfortunately, your powers are limited merely to comprehension. You lack my foresight. For example, you might be currently wondering where the aforementioned snowman wandered off to. I, on the other hand, know that she absconded some time ago to engage in sloppy makeouts with Mr. Noir on the hood of his 1996 Honda Civics. Noir, you dog. Later, she will complain to me that a crevice of rust on the metal tore her very expensive designer dress. I will have I have little sympathy, as I warned her before this would happen. My warnings are rarely heeded. was wait, wait, okay. So when was this adventure made again? This one was like early, early. Did we have we was this before we had like no. We would have some sense of scale at this point if they're using this, right? Doc Scratch wasn't this short, right? Doc Scratch is fairly tall, right? I mean, he is like, tall, but like a doll. Huh. I have no complaints. If they were, it would not be very interesting story now, would it? I could tell you right now how this sordid little tale will end. I could reveal to you the fate of each player involved, the nature of the adorable Miss Miriam's kidnapping, the true purpose of the seer of Prom's visions, and the outcome of Karkat Vantas's desperate romantic desires. I could do that for you and free you from the pain of waiting for updates. I could remove the only reason that you follow this fan adventure at all, the relief of dramatic tension. Surely you could not be here to admire the artistic talent of three young girls on its own accord. That would be ridiculous. Don't worry, I always use spoiler tags correctly. Oh. I am here to fix prom, not to break it further. The first thing I must do in order to correct this unmitigated disaster is to drastically lower the alcohol content in this punch. Although it does have its inconveniences, my plush body is useful in many ways, including in absorption. Although alcohol has no effect on me, I often consume it in order to maintain my devastatingly classy aura. I have now downgraded this prom from unsupervised and sexy to shamefully sobering and tinged faintly with regret. Luckily, I am never late. Yeah. I really like how this person writes. Fuck, I need to look at like their later stuff, huh? How could I possibly be late? Okay, wait, actually, wait. This was PROMTSTUCK was written by Sephi Se. Hmm, uh, it was like Ceph. Oh, Cephide variable. Okay, and like they wrote like other stuff too, right? Because like I was looking at like some of their stuff. I don't know if that's done. Yeah, because this one caught my attention right here. Cities in the dust. Shit. Let's be hard boiled. 2017. Actually, when is 2017? Oh, 2017 is when I can read now fully without having to worry. Okay. Yeah. I want to check this one out. I think it was that one. Yeah, I think. But I need the images, right? 5 weeks, maybe. Come on. Damn. They went from like, damn, this person is writing. Wow. Friend leader is still prominent. Damn. Okay, yes. Okay, I read a couple of. I already have read some of theirs. Okay. Wow. Maybe writing. Oh, this is another person I see. This is another person. Like every like when I was looking for fan fiction to read, it was always like TZM and Sifid Variable, right? Those are the ones I kept like I kept at clicking based on things I liked. Oh, this was also another one I was looking at. I think Hero Bound. Yeah, and this one I meant to read earlier because this one was like um I had plenty of time, right? Because this one was in 2012. The idea is pretty cool too. Huh. Become team statistics. Garbage choice. Reset. I think we're alone. Huh. Boom. Hmm. Mhm. Time to continue back. Hmm. I'm probably at the start. How could I possibly be late? I have simultaneous knowledge of the past, present, and future. Whenever I arrive at a function, it's at the precise time the universe means for me to be there. It is simply the nature of my existence. Unfortunately, my time as your narrator grows short. I will soon be removed by Alternian High School Prom Committee, an organization whose bloated reach extends far beyond these children's ken, but not quite beyond mine. They can remove me from the point of view, but they cannot remove me from prom in its entirety. Only the one presence can do that, a creature who may use her leverage to extend prom at a whim or cut short the proms of millions. I like to think of her as a pet I gave to this universe, a gambit I played to cut down my tendium. Tendium is, of course, overwhelming. This is the trouble with omniscience. But we must curb your enthusiasm. I will give her no reason to eject me from this gathering. This is my adolescence prom coming, not the Ides of March. Hello, ladies. Okay. We meet again. While we're at it, I must inform you that your presence is quantifiably aggrandizing. It's a pity that it has to come to this, don't you think? This looks so wrong. Damn. There- hmm. You engineer an adventure that is demonstrably nothing more than a way to mush Miss Egbert's and Miss Vantis's face together. To add insult to injury, Mr. Strider's concupiscent affections for the precious Miss Pyrope is simply your way of making Miss Vantas unhappy. The shale imp is inexplicable as it is funny, neither. These are your narrative choices. Of course, girls must be allowed to have their youthful fun. But I am using girls loosely. One of you is 26. This is notably 5 years past the point where writing this is socially acceptable. Speaking of which, I might inquire as to which one of you adorable scamps is 19 years old. Uh, I wonder, I wonder if they're drawn completely how they look, or if they're like drawn with how they like look, but also with like who their favorite characters are, right? Like respectively. Has to be like mix of that and that. Huh. Which one of them had their own OC in it again? I guess it doesn't matter that much. God, Duck. You know. Oh, oh shit. Sorry. One of them being 26. Makes me feel a little better about reading this, right? Um, it probably also explains why the writing is really solid. Oh, oh, these are real people now. Hmm, hmm, hmm. Hmm. I'll just I'll read this one normal because these are real people. Um, Shelby, finally, let's go give this POV back. Shelby, this is 10 minutes I could have used to tumble about how I don't have a butt. UA, oh, UA, UA, so, UA, right. Seth. Well, at least we all learned an important moral and shit from this, which is that dalliances in experimental metatextual story crafting are delicate creatures, and there is definitely a thing as being too lax with the fourth wall. Shelby, um, yeah. UA shut, UA your, UA Canadian, UA syrup hole. Damn, they're Canadian. Seth, what I mean to say is, let's all go discuss adolescence. Adolescence, ugh, kissing on the mouth before we lose any more followers. Shelby, ha 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 ha. Yeah, fuck this adventure. Return POV to Sea Dweller. That was okay. Boom. Ah, fuck, fuck, fuck. What the shell do I do now? That glubbing duck scratch. He once looked right at me during our routine, and a little bit of Gatorade came out of my gills. Screw your courage to the sticking place, Empora. Pin it up there with the aging sticky tack of adrenaline, and as fixative, add the Almer's glue to your ego. I have not endured the Herculean task of keeping this prom coming alive to watch you choke. Why can't you? Why can't you go get rid of a him? Why do I have to do all this stuff? He used to oversee my violin lessons. I'm not going near the good doctor unless armed with a flak cannon and heavy artillery. This one's yours. God, I have to do fucking everything round here. It's not fair. This prom has just been me, all seeing Mr. Noir getting butt touched and being alone in prom quest beasts and fish shit like that. I mean, where do I even start with this guy? He's horrible. You could use your devastating natural wiles. Huh? Yeah, that's something I got in abundance. Good idea, Ross. Thanks. Stop. Wait, that was easily identifiable sarcasm. Look at my boy go. I will seduce Doc Scratch. You seduce. But it failed. Damn. Damn. Oh, well, I tried. You are simply not my type, young man. In any case, I am responsible chaperone and cannot be diverted from my duties by any young buck in a tie and an adequately sexy posture. Here's my advice. I think that what you seek lies within the ladies' bathroom, rather than all this foolishness about making prom more exciting. You truly think you have not received the prom you deserved? Why do its current excitements, pal? Excitements, pal? Sometimes life is about enjoying what you have, not yearning for what you can never be. You know what, Doc? You're right. I think the moral of the story here is that you should basically never do anything that looks hard or uncomfortable. A lesson we all should take to heart. Check the bathroom. Dear whoever's in there, before you start hooting and hollering, or whatever you're planning on doing, I got to inform you that I was sent here pacifically by an omniscient band director, which has to account for something in this scheme of a thing. Eridan? Holy shit, Car, is that you? No, I am simply a phantasm waiting for the day you erroneously walk in the ablution trap for girls. Of course it's me, asshole. In the unappealing and pasty flesh. Car, what the flipping finny fuck are you doing in there? This is peak Carcat design. It really is. The dialogue is really good, like actually really good in this one, in this comic, too. That's one of the things that I really enjoy is how they write the characters. I lock myself in the bathroom because it galvanizes me sexually. Really? No, you fucking dipshit. I'm stuck. My Moirail was meant to show up like 20 minutes ago with an axe and the remnants of my dignity, but I'm assuming she got fucking waylanded by a pack of liquefying orphans, which is coincidentally the only excuse I will accept from her. Sorry, but I haven't seen her car. Shit. Know what? I give up. I honestly give up. Stick a tined utensil in me. I am overdone and reeking of smoke, fit only to be shredded in a hefty bag and left in a crevice. When I get out of here, I'm giving up. You were right. I am a washed failure who did little more with more life than collates a series of tiny, euphonic squawks that to my ear must have seemed grand prayers aimed at the empty holes where God once resided. What am I basically saying is, we should go to Applebee's. What? Tomorrow. You and me. You like riblets, right? Oh my god. Car. I'm not saying that me and riblets don't have a good relationship, but I can't actually work out what the fuck is coming out of your blowhole anymore. I mean, we should go to Applebee's together. Is that is that said in a simple enough dialect? Should I make a fucking pictorial translation or ready a scent trail? Oh, okay. Well, sure. Yeah, I'd like that. Can we get cookie shakes? Yeah, absolutely. This is a thing we can get. I'm going to find a crowbar or such like. You sit you just sit there and think real hard about cookie shakes and how little you regret having one with me. The path is clear. Down. I believe in you, Aridin. No. No, Aridin. Damn, I guess, you know what? Aridin. Wow. Fuck. Aridin, enter hero mode. Wow. Aridin's the fucking hero of this story? He's putting us back on track? With the two lads? The John and Carcat? Let's go. Who? Be the hero that prom needs, not the hero prom deserves. Who? You used to think that love was basically about how happy another person made you. Now you realize that love is basically about how happy you want another person to be. See, here's the thing. You sort of love Carcat Vantis. He's your friend. You both tear up at the same part of Free Willy. You eat Oreos using identical methods. You diagnose each other's illnesses on WebMD. You'll mutually read anything if it talks about what everybody ate and what everybody wore. You know you would be really, really happy with him. You also know that he wouldn't be as happy with you. Love is Love is also about giving up your dignity, your pride, and the things you really want. It's about sacrifice. It's about sometimes handing over your innocence to a 4 foot tall puppet with a cue ball for a head. You set out to save the prom, and it will be saved, but not for you. Wow. Damn. Fucking what was he again? He was Hope. Wasn't Prince of Hope? Was it? What was his? Airden class spec. I'm looking this one up. He's Hope. But okay, okay. Please. I want to look at the wiki. He's a Prince of Hope. Okay, okay. I was right. I did remember. Become the hero you were always meant to become. Oh, oh my. Uh, March Airden. Wow. I've seen this so few times. I don't understand what's its history. I have to look. I have to look into that actually. March plaid powers. Donny Aquarius makeup. Damn. He's hitting it. You seduce. Ooh, it's super effective. Damn. Damn. He's killing the fit. Damn. I got daddy issues and will do anything for attention. Oh, oh my, that must be truly terrible for you. Please elucidate. Oh, I'm loose without one. March Airden just crashed my PC. The powers of March Airden. Prepare, behold, Airden, your sin, your soul. Uh, Oh, yeah, I see. I see. The idea, the Ides of March. Mace, the fucker. Oh, fuck. Wait, did I have a fairy sound a specific way? Did I do anything goofy? No, right? I just, I just, I did what I normally do. Mm. Leave our prom and never come back. What the fuck, Fef? Just, what the ever loving fuck? And as for you, wait, what were you doing? Beth, this isn't what it looked like. It looks like you were dressing in ugly clothes, and seducing a school principal. That is what it looks like to you were doing. Well, okay, it's what it looks like. I can explain, Fef. It was for a good glubbing cause, okay? You got no right to be mad at me. I'm a fucking savior, you hear? Safe to look up. The first result should be enough. Oh. You're a fucking idiot. Nothing is worth risking your body for. Nothing. Wait, what? Boom. Oh, gonna talk to heaven. But I was going to save prom by letting some creep grope your butt. What kind of fuck would you even give anyway? You ain't my Moira Fef. You're just some. Damn. Erden, I know we haven't been really good at best fronds lately. Or, ah, for a long while, I think. Well, what the fuck does best friends even mean? Is what I want to know. High school nearly over, Pisces. We're not going to have a lunch table to sit at anymore, all copying each other's math homework. We both suck at math. That's pretty good. Once I used to do my friend's math homework. Uh that was a fun. I mean, high school math is just so fun to like talk like to your friends with. Like my school, as long as you like were decent at your math, and the teachers weren't too annoyed at you being annoying, like or talking like to your friends. They still hated it, but they weren't like gonna like make you their enemy or something. Or nothing is what I'm glubbing. Good God, I don't even know what I'm saying. Just leave me alone. Look how clashy our outfits are. I I miss you. We see each other every day. I miss you, even when you're right there. Oh, I miss you too. They're playing your song. Hey, cute stuff. Can I have this dance? Will you respect me in the morning? Ha ha. I promise. Well, in that case, I guess we have to show everyone how sea dwellers do it. Yeah, we have the dignity and respect for our people to uphold. Want to cuddlefish a rug? Yeah, hell with that rug. Oof, 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 oof. I guess glub, 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 glub. Damn, that's good. Mm, 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 mm. One, two, two, one, two, one, two, three. Or is it on? Because the up would be on an and count, right? So it'd be like one and two and three and four and 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 one and two and three and four, right? I guess I don't know, like, how does, like, dance how does, like, dance how do dancers count? Is it, like is it do they always count to 8, or do they do 1, 2, 3, 4? Does dancing have, like, the same thing as, like, like, music? Can they go, like, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2 can they do that? My counting was really bad there because I haven't, counted in threes in millennia. Hmm. I've never had to count sevens. Sevens sound I hear sevens counting in sevens is really bad because it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 'Cause seven's like I guess that's when the doubles the two syllables come into place. So what's the best way to count that? Would it be one, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 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 1 and 2. Would that be the best way to count in sevens? You just like count you count 1, 2, 3, 4, but like don't and then on the end count of 4, you just go to 1? That would be the simplest way. Sounds simple in my head, I guess. Return to the bathroom in a little prom you've probably never heard of. Boom. Oh shit. Time is it 2:13. Okay, plenty. Okay. Trying to remember if I started at 7 or 45, but it was at 6:45 I started. Your name is Carcat Vantis, and you are bathroom bogged. Ignore the tissues. They have certainly not been used to catch tears of frustration and tears of woe, followed by tears of profound self pity. You have simply been using them to write your manifesto on, in the very likely instance that this toilet becomes your tomb. But you had nothing to write with, so you inscribed them with water from your eyes. It has been a long, long time since you were trapped in this bathroom. It has been so long. It has been so long ago that all other details of your life became fuzzy and indistinct. Distinct. As far as you were concerned, you were hatched in this bathroom, and you will die in this bathroom. Your bosom companion is that box of tissues, whom you have named Will, and sometimes imagine giving spunky advice. That you is what being locked up alone for 40 minutes will do to you. Your moirail has failed you. Your fish buddy and probably future settling sprit has failed you. John Egbert has probably touched everybody's butt in the fucking building. And you've had any number of nightmarish fantasies wherein he and Terezi hook up in the coat checking booth. Outlook grisly. Morale unelevated. Escape improbable. What will you do? Oh my god, man. Oh god. Crisis mode. Press A. Press A. Kirkette, look at your life. Look at your choices. Your life is only marginally worse than your choices. Both stink. Your life, at least, was an unhappy accident. Your choices were made, all of your own, or at least doomed to a think pan trying to escape your hideous body through shitty decisions. Karkat, ask Will for his opinion on the matters at hand. I should have expected that. Maybe Will has something to say. Dear sassy Will, he will put everything into context. Yo, Karkat, hey, man, you have the emotional IQ of a. I guess maybe I'd have to like go, yo, Karkat, hey, man, you have the emotional IQ of a raising, and John Egbert looks so good. I would marry his dad just to get into the family. You're such a mess. My, well, I guess slightly talking differently in that voice, um, makes me cough. My mess, man. Uh, I don't know if like, what, ear? Oh, okay. So I have this thing where if something is in like my ear, I will like cough. and it's, it's kind of a it's interesting. So like, if I put a Q-tip in my ear, I will feel it in the back of my throat, and I will cough. I will start coughing, and I don't really know much about it. All I know is it's called like Arnold's nerve or something. Arnold's ear, I think, something like that. And I just cough when something's in my ear. Some of my friends didn't believe me when that happened. Like when I was tell them about it. And I think some of them still don't believe me. Um, One thing, I had a so a lot of my friends are friends from like early childhood. Well, I went to like a small school, and there's this other kid who had the same birthday as me, and I always just jokingly said I was older just for fun. And I just like held that up since probably like elementary school, saying that. And probably like last year or the year before, I like mentioned something about about that. And I essentially said, I think I said the time I was born, which was like late. And this friend was like, "Oh, so X person is older." And I was like, "What the why is that on your mind when I'm mentioning this?" I had this entire thing I was holding up for, I want to say like 2 decades, like 2 actual decades, and I lost just like that. I gave up the bit. I'm frozen. Oh, I'm frozen. I didn't realize I was frozen. But I gave up the bit for like just like that. I've become weak in my aging times. I can't hold a bit as long as I could. Even your imaginary Will Smith tissue box is judging you. Fuck. Boy, become the mayor of tear stained tissue town. Oh, damn, this is good. Wait. As a glorious founder of As a glorious founder and mayor of tear stained tissue town, you erect a daring perimeter of tissues, fit to ward off roaming barbarians and wild animals. You set your second in command, Brigadier General Will, at the front lines. If you fall, he'll fall first. This is what his sass gets him. Yourself you place carefully within their center, a corrupt leader protected by the very flesh of his people. They will fight and they will die. Their inadequately absorbent surfaces will run with blood. For tonight you cry in hell. Idly daydream of John Ferezzi. Terezi. Wait, what? Bad idea. Oh, too late. uh, oh, fuck. Oh, God. Why do you always do this to yourself? You imagine him getting down on one knee and proposing to her, even as the emergency door doctor treats his butt touch hands for punctures. You imagine their tongues entwining, sounding like two slugs dueling in olive oil. Right? Hmm. I've never heard that one. Uh, right before John leans down and sensually whispers in her oral shell.
Carcat smells like a pea and ham soup when he sweats.
Ah, poor Carcat. Attempt to use Mir as a portal of escape. Fuck this noise. We're going to escape to another dimension, preferably a universe where John Egbert was never invented and beloved. Titanian haired Lindsay Lohan didn't go off on a bender. There's a better world out there, and it's waiting for you through this bathroom mirror. Who is that vision of bag eyed hideousness? Alas, it is you. You don't care. In the new world, there will be no mirrors. The only clue to your impervious ugliness will be the flinch of children as they behold your face. Grubs will catch sight of your haircuts. and they'll cry and cry, but you won't. You will have forgotten how flagrantly uncomely you are. You take a deep breath and you crawl through the mirror. Oh. Holy shit, bulge sphincters. It actually worked. You've been transported to not just an alternate reality, but an alternate reality's prom. Not that they would use that word for it here. A prom in Britain is more often referred to as a dance, a ball, or a frivolous leap limp group jig. You know this because you've watched Love Actually 50 times. And similarly to your 8th grade prom, no two proms are not on fire. Oh. All around you, students flop around in swishy black robes. Most are screaming. Bright sparks and lights fly as they brandish wands at each other. A smoldering banner at the top of the room reads, Yule Ball. You are unfortunate to run into your younger alternate self, who is in a panic naturally as he takes you for a pop boggarts. Fair enough. Oh, wait, so this is that other, is this the other story? Yeah, okay, this is another one I want to read. Uh, yeah. Uh, I have this one downloaded. This one's in my archives. This one's downloaded. This is one I want to check out, but they reference it too. Okay, shit. So, oh, that means that probably means one of the people who were on this one wrote that then. So it'd be one of those three, huh? Okay. At least we're part of it, or it could be all three. Huh. I guess I guess finding PROMTSTUCK as soon as I did, I found Peak just like that, just because I'm a band kid from high school and a marching band alternate universe with Homestuck characters. Marching Stuck caught my attention. Wow. Uh, uh, okay. It died. This kind of was a good spot to stop. I didn't really read much of it, but I'll eventually get through it. There's like an extra 100 pages. I'll probably have to. Hmm. Okay. Uh, done. Done. Can I like get a new design? Oh, I can. I like whiteboard. I like Canva, and I don't. Canva's Canva has like the best free whiteboard, like, and it's not even close. I really do like whiteboarding, at least like this, the way I did. It helps me organize certain things. I could write on the chalkboard. Hmm. So like, let me think about what to do. So like this next week. So we have Tuesday. Boom. Tuesday. Wednesday. Friday. And Sunday. Okay. What do I want to do for each of these things? So for Tuesday, I do believe I wanted to listen to more Homestuck music. So just grind that Homestuck music. Um, yeah, I'm gonna call it grind that Homestuck music. And then Wednesday's not fully locked in, right? I do need to set the epilogues, but I don't think. Hmm, I think after this would be better. So one more week of just catching up on certain things, and hmm, I'll probably no Sunday probably better for that. Okay, okay. So this day, Wednesday will be Paradox, grind more Paradox space, and oh wait, where's the end symbol at? Oh, there's the end symbol. And PROMTSTUCK. think this is my idea. This is this is the playbook here. Hive swap. Wait. Yeah, hive swap. And then Sunday, look into fan creations probably. Probably look more into that. And one thing I guess other than like fan fiction, right? And I'm thinking about setting up like a Google form or something where people can actually submit things, and I'm just like saying, oh hey, put it in the community page. That way this is at least like a little different. I think that might be the play. And look at recommendations and either parse through it myself to look what's like different. I think we'll be very close out at the end of this time of hive swap. Okay. Hmm. And then this will be the general flow. Or at the okay. Now, whenever we finish hive swap, we gotta play the Act 3 demo. And what? This we'll play. I don't think I have anything going on this week. Okay, so like can I like I type in? Oh no, all the calendars are. No. All the good calendars are premium. Oh, that's not premium. It doesn't work though. Hmm. The so in March, let's I'm back. What are we doing? We're slowly closing up shop, and I'm trying to decide what the plan is fully. So next month there'll be a weird thing that might cause some delay on certain things. It just depends on things. I'll be like going to a conference for work. And I have to figure that out in March, but then also in March I have an anime convention I'm going to that I go to that I've been going to for the last few years. And they're both in the same month, and they're both kind of mess up different things of the week. So I'll have to look into that. So it's not too crazy. The conference will be mid March, and then the convention I go to will be at the end of March, the last weekend. So that'll interfere with that a little bit. At the conference, there's a good chance I'll be able to just I'm not too sure how much I'll trust hotel Wi-Fi at this place. It's not a hotel I've been to. It's not one I've like tested out the internet before. This one's like somewhere I've never been. So I don't know if I will be able to stream like I plan. And on that one, it would cover up. It would cover up Sunday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So I probably will find a way to stream. I might have to pull up the old 2D model, or at least one of them, like one of the like the simple ones, the one to just like light up. So that'll be something. I'll probably still try to stream. Who knows? Maybe I'll like go out in the middle of nowhere at night where I'm going just to get like decent Wi-Fi, to get decent phone connection instead of trusting hotel Wi-Fi. Then I can at least like Stream. Just be some crazy guy chilling out in like a park or something, reading whatever I'm reading or looking at whatever I'm looking at that time. Uh, so that's all. I think that's all the play I have. Um, this is okay. This might be a little like anti-Homestuck to talk about, but like football, am I right? Super Bowl is going on right now, or it's over. Um, oh my God, quarter for the Super Bowl going on right now. 2 minutes left on the clock. Seahawks up 29-13. Wow, I wonder who's gonna win. Um, it's technically still anybody's game, but oh, they bowl. Did they bowl? They bowling right now. The bowl's going. That big old bowl. Bring your spoons and don't forget. Oh, yeah. I think uh, big man has the ball. Mhm. Okay. So, yeah. The Tuesday I'll be looking at something. Okay. At least bring the little cart back out real quick. Oh, where'd it go? I lost the song. Dun 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 dun. Where did it go? Maybe it doesn't exist in that one and I'm crazy? Oh yeah. Here we go. Make y'all listen to the one thing I listen to. Uh, I like this one, this person's thing. I'm gonna turn off. Oh, they're not even on. Compressors are off right now. This one doesn't have a cover art like a lot of other ones. This person, I couldn't find out, like if this person still does music. Mint. Their voice sounds like, I don't know, I want to say like semi-familiar, but it could be just like a pretty common like sounding voice. And then I'm like drawn to this song in particular, because the characters, right, that they're supposed to be, and then also just this is a. I should pause it. I'll mention this part because this part is a this song's a cover adaptation is probably a better term for Crooked Teeth by Death Cab for Cutie. I like that group. I like them. I mentioned that earlier. I like them. When I was in high school. One of my favorite ones to listen to. One of my favorite guys to listen to. Another group I like listening to that's pretty different from them would be Mindless Self Indulgence (MSI). Those guys I think are semi controversial, but they're pretty cool. The music's pretty cool. I don't listen to them. Yeah, they're pretty cool. And then recently, I've put Joji into my playlist a little bit, like over the last like year. Like I was looking for songs for like doing fun karaoke with friends that were like um in my, I guess, my range, and Joji songs are in my range. My range isn't very like large. My range is like E2, like E3 or something, or like, yeah, it's like it's one octave. It's like one octave, 1.5 octave, something like that. Like pretty normal, pretty average range. Um, probably could probably be expected to be larger than that based on just like I used to play a saxophone. What? Um, yeah. Oh, push the button twice. I think I did it. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So, yeah. This is the end of the stream now for reals. I just want to play a little bit of that song because I really liked it. And it gives me an excuse to talk about Death Cab for Cutie. I like that group. At least I did. I guess I don't fully listen to them nowadays. But um yeah. Thanks for hanging out, stopping by, and bye.